Hi, my name is Reva Siebold. I'd like to talk today about shame and shame in aging. Shame is a very sticky emotion. It tends to stick and feel yucky. It's when we do to ourselves. In my experience, guilt is what someone else does to me that causes guilt. But shame, I do all by myself. And I find that shame is a challenge in aging, both with myself and folks that I work with. Shame that I'm not Superwoman anymore. Shame that I can't remember something. Shame, humiliation, replaying it over and over in my mind after something happens. Shame that I can't meet a responsibility that I had met easily before. The list goes on. I'm sure you can think of lots of ways in which your mind creates shame because you weren't, couldn't, whatever. Shame is optional. One of the good things about aging is it comes up all the time and you get to work through it and let it go. So I'd like to work with shame this morning or whatever time it is where you are. I could go into shame about that. Mind is very quick to point out things that are worthy from the mind's point of view of being shameful. But it's just an emotion, a sticky, yucky emotion feeling, but resisting it just increases it. So let's play with shame. So think of something that you feel shameful about right now, something you didn't do, something that happened. Somehow you didn't measure up to some ideal that when you were 25 or 65 that is ridiculous, but it still pushed that shame button. Notice how it feels in the body. For me, it has a very specific feeling, like blushing all through my body. How does it feel to you? Notice what the shame feels like, the energy of it. And as best you can, open to it. As you're exploring it, open to it. Explore it. See what it feels like. And could you let go of some of that shame? Is it possible? Have you ever let go of anything in your life? Could you let it go? You don't have to know how. Just be, is it possible to let it go? Would you let it go? Are you willing to let go of the shame? Again, you don't have to know how. Just are you willing to let go of the emotion? And when? An invitation to let go now. Now, you may feel the emotion even more strongly as it moves. As you begin to let it go, often the sensation of it increases. And that just tells me it's moving. So, could you let go of some more of the shame? Sometimes feels like an endless supply. So, how about letting go of some more? Would you? Are you willing to let go of some more shame? And when? Now? And just notice what's here. Does it feel more intense? Are you aware of the thoughts and attachments of beliefs around shame that are creating the shame? Apparently. So just open to whatever's here. Thoughts, beliefs, sensations, sounds, stories about things that are potentially shameful. And notice that just the energy we call shame is here. And could you let go of some of that shame? Is it possible? Would you? And when? And notice what's here. One of the ways I know that emotion is moving through is when the idea that stimulated it sounds totally ridiculous. Or I find myself laughing hysterically, like, you what? You think you're supposed to be able to do what? And that note is way of feedback that, yeah, even though the emotion or in this case, shame feels really intense, it's actually beginning to move because earlier I would have believed that thing that I'm now going, you what? So open to something that brings up shame for you. Maybe the same thing, it may be different. And just notice that thought. How does it feel apparently real? Is it somewhat ludicrous? Is it really ludicrous? Just notice that thought. And could you let go of your attachment to that thought? Would you rather be free or would you rather hold on to that belief? Would you let go of your attachment to that thought? And when? And notice what's here now. One of the wonderful things about aging is a lot of the beliefs we hold ourselves up to, like being Superwoman or Superman, look totally ludicrous because, of course, Superwoman and Superman doesn't look like gray, wrinkles, etc. And so you get to really notice how attached you are to some of those, how attached the ego is, I guess, the mind is to some of those beliefs about what you're supposed to do or what you should do. And so aging gets to clean house. You get to notice the shame or whatever comes up when you think those thoughts and let them go. I think that shame comes up a lot for older folks because we have to let go of all those beliefs that we've been measuring ourselves against ridiculously all these years, and we can't get away from it. And so it just comes up and up and up and up and up, much more than my experience when I was younger. So we can have a shame fest and let it all go, no matter what age you are. Could you open to whatever shame is here? Notice how it feels now. Notice the space. And would you let it go? And when? So just keep on releasing when shame comes up. Notice the belief, notice the emotion, and just let it go. Have fun. Thank you.